The love of one's country is something one can't easily describe. But we were a proud people once, and we had a very strong tribe. However, the Ireland I adored is no longer recognisable. The attack on my people is completely unjustifiable. My love for my culture, heritage and people I cannot explain. But an attack on my nation has put my people in pain. The war that we face isn't like wars seen before. No tanks or guns, just smiling politicians that many people adore. They use their charisma and stature to fool the sheeple. They use subtle words like trust the experts to enslave the people. Experts who are bought and paid for to reach conclusions for you. You cannot discuss or debate whether the conclusion is true. The media will say it's necessary because the individual cannot think for themself. In many cases, this is true. I ask you right now to take a look at yourself. No arguments allowed, nor will debate. Expert class rules in a communist state. You see, our country and nation is under occupation. Our indigenous peoples is under the process of forced assimilation. The enemy who attacks us are the heads of the state. Those within our dial, our people, our culture, they hate. The societal changes is made by psychopathic Marxists. Those that fight back are labelled far-right racists. Ideological subversion to brainwash the majority, mass conformity and groupthink kicks in and attacks the minority. Those who can see through the deception, it's imperative that you call out the lies of the establishment's narrative. They have made the people believe that 2 + 2 = 5. If you don't believe me, well, let's take a deep dive. They have convinced the masses that a man can experience pregnancy. They have bypassed all logic and sense of reality. We give foreigners homes and resources that we can't give to our own. Irish brothers and sisters aren't even allowed to mourn. We are told immigrants that come here, we cannot begrudge. Because our ancestors before us had some sort of white privilege. Famine and wars our ancestors harshly faced, but thanks to our education, true history has been erased. The communists love to stick labels on everything. With Project Mockingbird, the actors and media go into full swing. Repeat a lie enough times, the lie becomes the truth. Those who question the lie, the establishment will mute. The government and establishment don't like any flack, so they use their thugs on Garda Síochána to attack. Those who defy to comply to the state. Rules created to cause division and hate. Divide and conquer is the oldest game that they play. It keeps us weakened nation, to my despair. Debate and discussion is no longer allowed. Dare if you wish, the establishment will make you an enemy of the crowd. Courage is in short supply and the Irish really need some. If we can't lose our fears, we will inevitably lose our freedom. Fear is what makes many good people hide. But with your ancestors' blood, we can restore Irish pride. Politicians, journalists and NGOs are traitors of our country. Once we rid our land of these snakes, Éire will once again be free. Éire an go bra.